Okay. Alright. VOD review. VOD review time. So, let's start off with this. Let's play this.
You know, like. Also, what the fuck?
Okay, that's some good shurikens in the start.
That's not a bad idea.
Let me turn down the volume.
Oh yeah, sorry, is one I'm gonna push one.
Okay, first of all, alright, let me pause this. Okay. Let me just go back. So.
Like, logically.
Okay, these are good shurikens. That's good poke. That Zarya is low. That is true. And, you know, it'd be cool to finish her off, right? But, okay, you might not know this, but like, oh, let me get some drawing tools or something. What do I have? Okay, I have this, okay? We'll do it like this, okay? So, do I have a pen? Can I get a pen with this? No, I can't. Okay. Well, alright, let me try to convey my idea. So, Zarya is over there, right? Her personal bubble gets rid of, like, what do you call them? Debuffs, right? Like Discord, yeah, Discord, and what's the other thing? Anti, which is what she has on her, right? And some other debuffs that I can't think of right now. But the point is, right? She's debuffed. Like she has if she has a debuff, she can remove it by putting up her personal shields. I don't know if you know this, but this is like an effect of it, right? So, yeah. The thing is, if you push up on her, and she has two healers, like you can see quite clearly over here. If we go back, right? We're shooting, right? That's cool. That's cool. We're shooting, and you see that she's low, but you can see over here. Where are they? Sorry. I'm trying to see this. One. Okay, you're shooting into spawn, like before, right? And you can see the Ana go to her. I don't know if you noticed that, but there was an Ana going to her. You already know one support is on her, and you know she has personal bubble because she didn't just use it there, right? She had it on her, so she used personal bubble to get rid of the debuff, and she's fully healed right now. If you push in on her, like if you pushed in, you continue to push in, you would have died. There's two supports and a Zarya. You had dash, granted, it's good you didn't use dash. You could have gotten away. If that Ana had sleep dart and she was like half decent, you could have been slept and you'd have died here. This would have been over already. You chose to disengage, which was a good call. Good call. You knew that she's not low anymore. Deflect was okay. Yeah. Okay. This junk. Okay. You're climbing over the wall and you're chasing the junk. If he was low, okay, this is where you stop. You know that he's getting healed, so you disengage. You don't keep chasing him. That's a bad call. You disengage. There's no value to be getting. I guess you can poke their backline. But you knew this at the start. Where is it? Let me show you. She's over there. Widow is... Wait, no, where is she? There she is. She showed up over there. Now, you didn't know that, right? You probably wouldn't have noticed that. But by this point in the game, more than 15 seconds has passed, right? It's 20 seconds. You should be pressing tab and you should know that the Widow is over there. Over here, you are literally just killing yourself. If they actually communicated to her that you were there, you would have just had your head popped and you'd have been dead. You shouldn't be there. You are in front of a Widow and she has full sight lines on you. You have no advantage at range, especially since, like, no offense, but I don't think you would have been able to hit the Widow from that range with your aim. So what I would have done is, okay, first of all, what I would have done is, as soon as I see the junk getting healed, I would not focus him. I would disengage back to my team and continue frontlining, keep poking, keep doing whatever, right? But if I'm in this situation, right, and I feel like doing something, what I would have done is if I was in this position, I would either fall back or I would dash over here, dash this wall, and actually, no, don't do that. No, I wouldn't have done that. What I would have done instead is I probably would have just engaged. I would have waited until either the Widow pushed up more, because like if she takes more space, there's more flank routes for you to take. Right now, you're in their spawn. There's no flank routes. There's no team advantage here. You have this part to go back to your team, or I guess you can like fucked around in their spawn over here, but like right now where you are super exposed. There is no cover, nothing protecting you. You should be dead right now, but you aren't, okay? So you choose right now. This Widow is fucking blind for some reason. You go up and you engage the Widow. Now, when you got that first shuriken off, you should have seen, you saw her health bar, right? And you took a second to dash after, right? You get the first right click, you're in the back line of their team. You don't dash into more of them, you get out. You got so much value out of just killing the Widow. That was perfect. Okay? That was perfect. But you shouldn't have used dash. That is poor dash management. You are down in ability and you're going into their team. What are you going to do? Okay, so you're just spamming right clicks, you're missing a lot of shots. You got a bit on that right, actually. And you get naded, okay? This is okay, you disengage, that's good. Your team's starting to disengage too. If I were you, I'd say back off. They should be backing off. They should not be going in, okay? This is, yeah, it's a bit passive, but right now, 2 people are dead. What are you going to do? I guess you could maybe poke for ult charge, die on point, or whatever, but like, that's bad, because then you'll be staggered, you won't be able to recontest, because right now, where's the payload? It's over here, right? Yeah, this is the payload. This is recontestable if you guys group up. You guys should start to disengage, group up, and attack the payload. Okay, you are in the open over here. That Ana got a free shot on you because you were out in the open. I know you're reading chat or whatever, and, you know, it's cool. You're reading chat. But, okay, one, generally speaking, I don't read chat mid-game because I get distracted by looking at my left screen. But if I were you, what I wouldn't have done is I would have waited until I'm properly out of the fight rather than just waiting for my Ana to heal me. I would have either hit over here or just regrouped with my team. I just wouldn't be looking at chat when I'm right out in the open. You are out in the open. There's nothing stopping you from, I don't know, the Widow flanking or someone flanking over here like a Junkrat or this Ana when you see the cart moving to shoot you. So you are out in the open. Regardless of if you don't think anyone's going to push on you, you're out in the open. Don't be out in the open. No, doesn't matter what hero you're playing, do not be out in the open, ever. Unless you're actually actively killing everything. But even then, don't be out in the open. That's why Widow's just stuck in plat, because they're out in the open getting headshots. Okay, you're honest here. She's healing you. Good. That's good. She's trying to save the Zarya. Why are you going in? What are you doing? Okay, you see that he slept and you want to go for it, right? It's an okay call, right? But the problem here is, one, I don't know if it's like poor reaction time or something, but like, okay, you see the Ryan is on his corpse. You don't go for that. Don't do that. It doesn't matter. And especially don't use dash. And okay. Alright. No. They are not fucking retards. You're fucking retards. You're in the middle of their fucking team. You guys should be disengaging. You guys should be out of there. You should not be re-engaging. That's good, that pick, but you ruined the fight. You lost your team that fight. That's entirely your fault. You guys probably could have recontested. But I don't know if you guys are going to recontest. I don't know, maybe your team will pull a fucking carry because you killed their Zarya, and I don't know, Zarya's a fucking better player than you, and the trade was actually worth. But this play is dog shit. What are you doing? Why are you in the middle of their team? Everything is on you. There are, okay, FPS logic over here, right? Generally speaking, the more enemies you have on your screen compared to friendlies you have on your team, like if you're around friendlies, it's okay. Like over here, you had the chance to disengage as soon as you, like, but you got, I don't know if it was the sleep or the anti, but you went into them and you used your dash. That is the worst play. You just killed yourself. And no, your Ana was not a retard for not healing you. If she hit the shot, she's a fucking god. But there's no reason she should have gotten or been able to heal you. You should have disengaged and you could have healed them. They didn't leave you to die. You killed yourself. You went directly into them. What are you doing? Like, okay. Okay, there you are. I don't know what you're doing. Are you reading chat or something? Don't do that. You know they had a Widow. You've known this for a while. You knew they had a Widow, and you knew they were what is it? They were restarting their in spawn, right? Why are you going up to their spawn, especially when you're out in the open? You have no idea where the Widow is either. You should either know where the Widow is, like if she's dead, and to be honest, in this position, what I would have done is I wouldn't have gone over this area. I probably would have played a lot. I think you're playing, okay, generally speaking, I think you play really aggressive. You want to initiate all the time. And in some cases, they're letting you get away with it because I think they're kind of unaware. They're really unaware when it comes to playing, and I've noticed this. But you're essentially helping them because what you're doing is you're taking advantage of the fact that they're unaware, and that's good, right? But you're the fact that you're doing that is ruining your chances because you once they realize that you're there, you're dead, or once you are yourself unaware, because you're playing really unaware, you die. Like over here, Widow's just chilling. You can, and you just notice it. You flick your mouse up and you see it. What I would have done is I wouldn't have pointlessly jumped around and stared at the ground. What I would do is I'd probably fall back to my team and poke from here, let them push in, so at least you have cover with this building over here if you're like, over in this area of the map, like in the choke over here. If you were there, you would have been good, right? You could have just hid behind your Rhine shield and poked, or you could have gone up. You could have maybe gone a bit further up if you had dash and fall back, right? Like, generally speaking, I think you need to play a lot more passive. I don't know, maybe you're playing on autopilot and just forcing yourself into the team constantly, but this is just bad play.
Fuck me, dude.
Okay, good. You're pressing tab. I don't know why you're pressing tab this much though, but okay. Right, sorry. What's it?
I think I'm gonna blade and then go Widowmaker.
Okay. All right, that's not a bad call. What's your DPS? Okay, you have a McCree for DPS. If he's smashing the fucking.
I'm gonna blade to try and even it up.
Okay, there was a poor dash. Where is it? Okay, that dash, it's bad. Okay, but you know that was bad. Okay, I don't know if you knew if she had grapple or not, but if she did, your blade would have been ruined. As soon as you got that first slash and you dashed down, she could have just grappled up and you would have just ruined your blade, right? You're on the sauna right now. She could have had sleep. That's dangerous. You should have pulled up deflect when you're engaging her.
Keep it going. Run.
But then again, oh, where's your team? Where's your team? Team getting. That's good. I guess she didn't have sleep. It wasn't bad. I don't think it was bad the way you played. It wasn't bad. I just think the dash is bad. You probably wouldn't have known to deflect, but generally speaking, when I'm engaging Ana's, because Ana's really scary for Genji. She has sleep and nade. Prevents you a lot from pushing. I would have deflected in that situation if I was looking directly at her, because typically if you dash behind her and slash, like you slash, dash, slash, right? She can't do anything about it. But if you're slashing and you're right in front of her, you're just like an open target. Your hitbox is so big and you're stuck in the air with double jump. Like, okay, some bad blade. Okay, let's see. Okay, they got that right. I need to rewatch this. Okay, you try to blade to even it up. Okay, not a bad call. Okay, you get. Yeah, you are an open target over. No, where is it? Come on, show me it. Okay, yeah, that wasn't bad. You almost missed that, but see the Ana's healing her. If she had personal, you would have been fucked, but you wouldn't have known that. It's good to keep an eye on that, but you wouldn't have known that, right? Yeah, you are an open target over there. You are standing up in the air. You're just chilling there. You would have slept.
Run one. Get him.
Normally what would have happened is you would have gotten slept and like that's Zarya over there. You would have slept, fell, and the Rhine probably would have charged you and killed you. At least, probably in my games.
Focus. Zarya sleeping?
You should not have woken that Zarya, at least until... You might not know this, but typically when Zarya slept, or when any target is slept, you should usually wait them around the peak of their thing, unless your team isn't there to engage them. But your team is over here. You should have waited for your team to first engage her, rather than just starting to engage. It's not like necessarily like a terrible play. Like you didn't have to. I mean, doing the damage, or what is it? Doing the damage to her didn't really matter, because you guys already won this push. It's okay if you woke her, but generally speaking, it's better to, you know. There's like a thing where, because they're slept for 6 seconds at a time, right? If you wait the full duration of the 6 seconds, or at least like around the 5-second mark, you're pretty good. But anyways, so
Sorry,
you
sorry,
didn't.
sorry.
Nice,
Dead.
nice.
Wow. Hells yeah, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Is your desk okay? Yeah, it's good.
Okay, you're okay. I wouldn't have gone back here. You're trying to go for the heals. Oh, you might not know this, but Widow's Venom Mine, if you pick up a health pack, it gets rid of the Venom effect. I think you're pretty unaware of. Oh, and Zarya's Barrier also gets rid of the Venom effect if you're affected. That's the other debuff that I forgot. But if you have Venom Mine effect on you and you pick up a health pack, it'll get rid of it. It'll get rid of the debuff, and you'll be at 199 HP. You'll be 1 HP off, but it doesn't fucking matter. So, because like the health pack gets rid of the Venom debuff. Okay, you missed 2 shots. It was a poor decision to use dash there. I mean, you didn't get the 2 shurikens off. After the right click, you missing the 2 right clicks. The second right click you hit, and that was good, and you hit the dash. But generally speaking, after missing 2 right clicks, I would have tried to hit another one before trying to dash, which you did. So I guess it was actually not a bad play. It wasn't bad, but you took a lot of damage from that junk mine, and in the end, unless you were sure you were gonna kill that Ana, I don't think you should have gone for the dash, because you could have died. What I would have done is I probably would have right-clicked her and then right-click dashed her, because that's, what is that, like 68, what is that, 28, oh, let me get on my calculator. Okay, so it's, what's the damage, 27, is it 28, 28, 27, doesn't matter, okay, 28 times 3 is 84, 84 times 2. Okay, is 168. 168 plus 50 is 218. Okay, so what you would have done is you would have done the initial 84, and then you would have done the another 84 plus the fucking 50, and there you go. That you would have killed her if you got a first right click off. I wouldn't have gone for the right click dash. I would have gone for 1 right click and then a right click dash. Okay, taking a lot of time on this.
I'm gonna dive her.
Okay, you're gonna dive. Who are you gonna dive? I didn't hear, but, okay. That Widow, it was good that she was focused on someone, but you were just standing out in the open. You should have gone under or, like, taken some cover. You had no cover here. You were out in the open. The Widow could have just popped your head. That was a poor play to just walk up to her. Let me see what you did. Did you dash to her, or did you just walk up? You see that she's disengaging, so you dash. Okay, that wasn't necessarily a bad play, but here's the 2 support. She's probably gonna res. Here, you disengage. Yeah, that's why you disengage. You would have you got slept. It's good that you got bubbled, but you're gonna die here still. You should be dead. They have terrible aim. Holy fuck. You should be dead.
I'm a fucking dead man walking right now.
Let's see. I don't know why you used left click, but you did. Okay, you said this was a good game. I'm waiting for the good plays, but I'm not really seeing much. I just saw a good blade. Okay, there's a Reaper going up there. It's poor left click, but it's alright. Okay, Zarya got a pick. Your Ryan got... Okay, wasn't bad.
Fuck, dude.
That's another example of awareness. That was poor awareness on your part. You weren't looking up. I wasn't looking up, to be fair, but you know. I think awareness is a general problem you have. Okay, so... You right-click the Rhine and you dashed him. Did they tell you that he was low? Hey, let me listen. I can't hear. Did they tell you he was low? Yes, you know he's low. Okay. Do you know that
we got grabbed, didn't we?
their healers are dead? Okay, so
They backcapped on.
okay, you didn't know he was low. Wait, did they tell you? I still don't know. I didn't hear.
Oh, we got grabbed, didn't we?
Okay.
They back capped on us. Fuck, dude.
I can't hear if they said Ryan was low, but that would have been a really poor play because you would have died in there. You would have been stuck in that room and the Ryan would have just left clicked your ass.
Oh, we should have held grab, honestly.
Mercy going into spawn. Okay, that's okay. Just fall back.
Right,
Yeah, dash back. Yeah, that's
very
good.
well.
That's good. Playing more passive, falling back. That's good. Okay, you're gonna poke them, right? Yeah. Okay. No, don't engage the Hanzo. Fall back. You should be over here with your team poking. Don't go in on anything. Yeah, he was alone, but like,
Right.
what advantage do you have until you're close range? Hanzo has all the advantage when you're long range until like he has his storm bows or whatever. But I'm pretty sure I mean, like, it's harder to aim when you're at close range with any ranged hero, generally speaking, because it requires like, think about it like this, right? You have to move more across your screen when you're in a close range duel. Okay, so you pull out blade. This Ana's in front of you. You should be slept, but you aren't. Okay. You aren't slept. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, you don't have dash. You use it as soon as you get it. Okay, that was fair, that was fair. You knew she was low, so it wouldn't have mattered. Even if she wasn't, you could have dash melee her, would have been fine, you would have killed her, okay? Hanzo's dead, near T-Bay. Okay, that's good, good play, good play. Okay, so you're walking up this wall, you should be poking. You should not be engaging right now. Okay, you see the Ana? Okay. Okay, it wasn't a bad engage, but now you're in front of 3 enemies.
Yeah, dude, that Ana was one and
But you are safe here. Your team's up here with you, so... Oh, shit. Lucky. Okay, you're low. You should... Okay, one of your biggest problems is you complain a lot for heals, yet you don't put yourself in a position to be in line of sight of the healers. You have no healer LOS right now. Your healers are over here. If you're begging for heals, like, you should be going back up to them. You shouldn't be begging for healers or like heals while you're in the middle of their team. Like, you should, unless you have a Mercy pocketing you actively, you shouldn't be in the middle of their team, like, expecting fucking heals. You are playing, like, so aggressively all the time. And it's paying off this game because their team is really bad.
No heals, no heals. Someone's behind you guys.
Okay, they should be healing you, but they aren't. That's okay. Okay, well, okay, they eventually healed you. So yeah, that was the one time. Okay, you couldn't have helped that. Mercy just was feeding. I don't know why she was there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, you right-click dash tent. Nah, wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. You probably... wasn't matter.
We can nano blade.
Yeah, you can nano blade. Wait for your dash to get off cooldown. I wouldn't go in without it.
Alright.
Yeah, you're good.
Nano whenever you're ready.
It's gonna nano you. Oh, nice.
Huge, dude, huge.
Yeah, you didn't know that they had... Yeah, you used your dash in properly, but I probably would have too. Doesn't matter. That's a nice deflect. Nice deflect. Okay, nice. Melee. Nice.
I'm popping off! Fuck it, dude! I'm insane. Holy shit.
Alright. Let's see.
It's right, it's right. I can go back and clip it all later. Can I give you a pump? Go for it, dude.
Okay, you see that he's antied. You should not be just shooting a Ryan Okay. Okay. If you dash into this, okay, let me tell you essentially what you're doing. Let me get fucking notepad out, okay? Or not notepad, fucking paint. Paint, okay? We're gonna get paint. So what you're doing is, this is you. Okay, you're playing Genji, okay? We'll make it known that you're playing Genji. So you have your weird Genji fucking things, right? And you have your Genji eyes, right? That's kind of like Genji, right? And you have your shurikens, right? It's like that. Right? Okay. So what you're doing is there's a Rhine over here, right? There's a Rhine with his shield. He's over here, right? He has a shield and there's a Mercy, right? You see this Mercy, you want to dash that Mercy and you want to kill her. But what you're doing essentially is she has self-heal and she also has damage boost and there's a Rhine here. Unless you are using an aimbot, which, I mean, I don't think you are. Your aim is really fucking garbage. But, unless you're using an aimbot, right? You can't kill this Mercy. This Rhine, if she damage boosts him, this Rhine is literally just going to smack you to death and you have no way of getting out. Unless your Zarya has, like, perfect bubbles, but they aren't pushed up that far. And like even if the Zarya had bubbles, by the time the bubble goes down, you still don't have dash, and you still probably don't have a kill because with your aim, you're not gonna kill that Mercy. You're gonna be stuck there. The Ryan's gonna smack you to death. And I want to see how you. Oh wait, shit. I want to see how you get out of this though. Not this. This over here. Okay, so you smack him, and you somehow disengage. See, I'm a bit confused. So Ryan's over here. Why did... Okay. You had deflex, so that was good. And you were able to walk away. I don't know why he let you walk away. But in general, that play was bad. You were going into their team. There's a Hanzo out there. Okay, that's good. No. No.
Oh fuck, the tables are turned in this one.
You're dead. Yeah, that's unlucky. That's
What a bitch.
Okay, it was unlucky. I think that one was a bit unlucky. You couldn't win that duel. You were stuck in there. You were trying to hide from him. You didn't know where he was. That was awareness on your part because you didn't know where he was, but there's nothing you could do because you're trying to hide after that. It was better to know where he was rather than not know it. But to be honest, even I didn't know where he was. So it's okay. It's unlucky.
If we can make it in touch.
Okay, looks like you guys aren't gonna get the cart. That's okay.
Time to put my dick in their ass, dude.
Capital D colon, man. Capital D colon.
That's right, weird.
Okay, Thomas just staggered your team. You are pushing up on that.
They've just been getting lucky with
You have deflect though, so I guess you're okay. You dash back after this. After you get value with your deflect and your left clicks, you dash back to your team. Your team isn't up there already. So, I'd do this in paint again if I could. It is storming outside. Holy shit. Okay, anyways, it's a good day to do VOD reviews, I guess. So let's see. You're over here. This is I don't know. No. Okay, this is the fucking this is the little fidget spinner. We're gonna draw a fidget spinner. Right? This is the little fidget spinner. This is the main door. This is the payload. And this is your team. Okay, team is over here, right? Team is all over here. You are up here. You use deflect, right? What I would do is after shooting, shurikens, right? Shurikens, right? And using deflect, I would dash back. You tried to get extra value and, what was it, push up. And that wasn't a super good call, right? Because you're kind of like...
That's right, we are dicking the fuck down, dude.
If they had a Widow, you would have been dead. You're lucky they had a Reaper, and Ana poked you. Mercy is up with you. That's good. But your team isn't up, and you know that. You shouldn't be trying to push that. Thank God your support could fucking heal you, and thank God the fucking Ana has terrible aim. But you're out in the open there, and you had no abilities except for dash, which you could have done. But generally speaking, it's better to take no damage than to risk your time taking like damage at all. This blade has failed, but you still got a kill out of it. Good job. You got slept. Okay. Engaging an Ana, typically I'd probably use deflect when I dash, because when you're at the peak for a dash, it's easier for her to get a sleep. But anyways, okay, you're dead. Unlucky. I guess you died. Let me see. What did you die to? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so you're engaging this. Okay, were you already low? Okay, Mercy was up here with you, so let's see what was going on. Okay, no, but Diva jumped on you. Okay, that was... You had... I don't know. What I would have done is I would have used the cover over here to hide from the Ana shot. Maybe you'd take more from the Diva, but your head's more concealed, and I don't think she has enough damage to pull up your 70 HP before you get dash back. So what I'd do is I'd dash back here to where your team is. I don't know if you would have survived more longer, but like maybe a bit more longer, but you would have had heals from your Mercy. You could have disengaged, gone back to spawn. You wouldn't have died. Okay.
Monkey in that room.
Okay, their DPS had a lot of range. I would have contested the Hanzo on the high ground rather than engaging their Ana. But you did what you did. Your team's all dead. That's okay. That's a reset. You've got some pretty good medals, but let me pay attention to one thing. How many deaths do you have? Where is it?
No worries.
4 deaths. Okay, that's pretty good. Generally, I see with your type of thing, like with your playstyle, you should be dying a lot more than you already are. And I understand why you probably have like the most deaths in most of your games. Okay, you're getting shot at. Alright, that's okay. You disengage, that's okay. You should be getting heals, but you know, no worries, no worries. Okay, so
Huge shadow. Huge
there's a
shadow.
Rhine in here. You are okay. As soon as you see your Rhine getting charged, I would have just.
Huge. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
That's good, actually. I don't know why she nanoed you. What the fuck? Is she fucking brain dead? Anyways, as soon as you saw the Rhine, I probably would have backed off rather than trying to kill the Rhine. Like, aggression doesn't always pay off. It's cool to, you know, keep fighting, don't stop or whatever, right? It's not bad. But
Nice.
okay, you dash forward.
He better not know you yoinked my fucking play, dude.
Maybe he
That was
did.
insane.
Curious. 0-2.
They just got lucky and won a fight here and there. Outside of that,
I don't think they got lucky. I think a lot of it was, okay, a couple times it was due to your team being out of position and you being out of position. A lot of your play is just bad positioning and bad, like, I don't know, you're very aggressive. Playing passive pays off a lot. Try to use cover a lot more. Try to use high ground as well sometimes, but don't always like jump around on high ground. Jumping around pointlessly is going to get your head popped off. Okay, let's see how this goes.
you guys are complaining about your ears. My fucking throat didn't. It's dead.
Dead.
Genji keeps putting his dick down. Unlucky.
Unlucky. Okay, this comp, that's alright, I guess. Seems pretty alright. Except for this. I don't know why you have a Zarya and an Orisa. You should be playing, I don't know. If you had a bashing comp, I would rather do Ryan Zarya or D.Va Orisa, which is, you know, it's not amazing, but it's better. Hog Orisa, you could also do. Still not amazing, especially since Hog is, like, really fucking bad. But I would have done a Ryan Zarya or an Orisa D.Va, something like that. Your support lineup is okay. I probably would have had, like, no, it's okay. You could have done Ana Zen or something like that. I don't know what patch this is actually. But if it's the current patch, I'd probably do, I don't know, maybe Ana Zen, Moira Ana. Something with Ana.
But in
Mercy's okay though with it.
talking, I've
Mercy isn't
talked
bad.
through a mic for like 30 hours now in the past week. 30 hours in the past fucking week, dude. And it's killing my throat.
I think it's because you're screaming, not because you're talking. I talk like way more, dude. No offense though. Nice. Practicing your combos in spawn. XDDDDD. Okay. Also, nice crosshair choice. See, like, I never knew what to choose for crosshairs. I never have a proper crosshair.
This is a free one then.
Okay, left side. Okay, wait. I saw it myself, and you should just be seeing it
Free
too.
one,
No. Oh, wait.
What the fuck? This is a free one then.
Okay, I'm guessing they called out that they were in front, right? But, you know that they're going to shoot into your spawn. You either hold deflect up or you stay behind your Rhine barrier. Like, you are way too aggressive when you play. You are so aggressive. You're so eager to just go in. You're like, yeah, I want to kill. Don't do that. Because of your over-aggression, you die pointlessly. This Genji over here. Is that a Genji? Okay, pushing into this Hog. That's okay, I guess. You disengaged your Rhine shield. Nice.
Dude,
You're
this
using
guy
Rhine
trying to
shield.
go Genji into my Genji? What a piece of shit.
Okay, that's okay. You're with your team, so that's the best part.
Hog is an easy clap.
Okay, you pull up deflect. That's good. No, you fall. Yeah, okay.
Heal me up. I'm gonna dive Zen. Heal me.
This is literally the most perfect part of your entire gameplay. You played, like, the first part was bad because you're aggressive, but this part you're actually playing like how you should be. You're staying with your team until now, but that's only because they're close to car. I want to see what you do after. Okay, you want to dive this Zen. That's okay. He's dead. Nice, good job. Okay, that's good. Mercy over here. Oh, she's no. That's okay. You got her. I was a bit questionable about the dash, but then I realized, oh wait, your entire team is there. It doesn't matter. Okay. In this part, I'd go up. Yeah, and I'd poke. Don't push.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck. I got hooked.
Okay, there's two things that were wrong here. You pushed up. I would have just gone up there and poked. You didn't know the Hog was there. That's okay. You didn't know, but don't be so eager to push in and use your right clicks. Maybe you're better at aiming with your right clicks or something like that, but I don't know, work on your left clicks or something, because it is so poor to just go in there and die. That's all you're doing.
What if I can hook her?
5 deaths. Okay, that's okay for now.
Well, now that mercy.
But I just keep shooting. I just keep shooting into their spawn until like they start to push up. Then you fall back to your team, and at that point you'd probably be at Blade because you'd be poking them so much, and you'd be getting so much free ult charge.
Yeah, she was kind of stupid.
Honest close to Nano. This fight's probably, I don't know. This fight is lost because you died. I wouldn't have. It was, you know, you didn't know the hog was there, so I guess it's kind of unlucky on your part. Genji's up there. You hear this? Yeah, if you're playing with your team, it's okay. Oh, you're about to die. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, we can't do much without heals. Alright, we've got
I don't think it was the healer's fault in that situation. Let's see.
without heals.
No,
Alright,
let me see this. Okay, you know their heals aren't there.
Oh fuck yeah, we can't do
Yeah,
much
you
without heals.
didn't know where the healers
Alright,
were. So, or you didn't know where your healers were because they were dead. You knew they were dead, and you went in. I guess it was unlucky. All right, I'll just say it was unlucky for that.
We've got Shattered, Deadeye, and Blade, and we got this.
If in this situation though, I would be telling your team not to fucking push.
Reset. We've got to
Okay, yeah, reset. Okay, you call it. That's good.
Actually, wait. We can probably do this as soon as I get back in. Yeah, we've still got 5 of us. I'll just Blade here and just fuck him up.
No.
Yeah, that was a bad Blade.
That was a fucking trash can Blade. Okay, let's see.
I can guess from milk.
You knew that Blade was bad. Doesn't matter. That is a perfect high noon. She got the Mercy. I don't know how the Mercy kept going up.
Holy shit, dude.
Nice copy pasta, Pog. Okay. Okay, don't. Okay, nice. You fell back.
Deflect the Zen Orb is not Monkey's Fire. For clarity.
I saw that. Don't worry. I saw the Zen.
I just got hit with everything.
That was somewhat unlucky. You didn't know where he was. Maybe I would have played behind Ryan Barrier, but it looked like you were falling back anyways. So I think that was good play. You trying to fall back. You should have tried to fall back a bit.
Don't ever say that again.
But you know, you wouldn't have known the Zen. Oh my God.
Alright, back off. Let the trends go through, and then.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
good.
His ass, dude.
No. Okay, you see what you're doing here? Your team is up here, right? You are standing in front of their team. Mei should be already trying to freeze you. You should be getting one shot left click without a hook. Just one shot left click by the hog. You shouldn't be trying to like engage yourself on the Zen. Position yourself like. Okay, let's see.
Alright, back off. Let the trends go through, and then.
Don't position yourself over there. Don't try to keep pushing in, because once he fell back, right, he was safe. He was around his tanks. You fall back to your team too. Don't keep pushing in on him. You're very eager. You keep being aggressive and pushing in. And you're lucky that the Mei didn't start freezing you. But you should be pulling back. As soon as he pushed in, you should have been like, okay, well, yeah, I can't kill him now. He's in front of all his tanks. There's a D.Va DMing. I'm just going to be feeding with... Okay, wait, let me see what you do here. You deflect, you fall back. Good. That was the good call. You see the Zen, you go for him. Nice. You see the Mei.
Let's
That's
go,
okay.
dude.
Yeah, get the Mei.
Get her.
Nice,
Yoink.
you got her.
Nice.
I see what you're trying to do. Oh, okay, you got him. I was like, oh shit, what are you doing?
Okay, I feel my next Blade is gonna be Pog as fuck, dude.
Okay. Don't do this. If they were further up, I probably would have been somewhat okay with doing that, because if they were further up here, right? You have... Actually, did they have a Mei? Maybe they did have a Mei, right? Never mind. Okay, but if you were up here, right, and you were doing that, I would have been okay with it because you can dash directly back to your team. You would be right in range of your Ryan and your supports. Maybe you would have gotten a headshot, but if they were further, like maybe over here, you would have been. If you dash back, you'd be right in front of your team. Like if you dash through them and back, like if you know what I mean, right? They are too far up for you to do that. You got your deflect off, which was good, and it's good play, good play. Shooting. That's not bad. Okay, I don't know what you're going for. You want to go for... No. That's not bad, actually. That's a pretty good blade.
3K. That was easy.
Yeah, it was kind of easy, actually. But, I don't know if they were shooting. They weren't shooting, but, I guess it's acceptable because you were going for a blade, but generally I wait for your team to engage before I just go for a blade. Because essentially, you're going into a team 1v6 with your blade. Which, you know, I think it paid off just because they were really unaware. But generally speaking, you should be waiting for your team to engage before you engage. You guys should be engaging together. You're playing like you're out of voice comms and you're triggered. You're tilted and you just want to win games. You shouldn't be playing like that. You should be playing with your team more. You're playing so aggressive. It's proactive, but it's like brain dead. It's like brain dead proactivity. You're just going into them. You're throwing yourself at them, and every time you die, that's free for them because you're just giving yourself to them. And the times that you don't die is because they're literally too stupid to fucking pay attention. Okay, so let's see this. You decide to dash. Okay, I know what you're trying to do. You saw the Mercy, but I think if you saw that she was guardian angeling, you should have probably dashed in the direction she was going rather than just seeing her and instinctively dashing. Wasn't your fault though. Unlucky, but you guys still get the kills. It's a good job.
That was easy.
Okay.
Check me out, boys. You're gonna call me out.
Nice wall climb. Okay, you're standing up here. Yeah, okay, this is okay if you're reading chat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. But, okay.
Oh, good kill on the hog. Oh, fuck me.
What's going on here? Okay, something's wrong here. Your dash is on cooldown, which means two things. So you engaged the hog, and you had no dash, right? He eventually dies. I don't know if you missed your dash, but what I would have done is I would have dashed directly to my team rather than to that fucking wall. Because what you would have done is if you dashed... Let me show you this. Let me explain this to you. Further back here. You see, if you dash like... let me see. Let me show you. Like... Okay, there's a wall over here, right? Wall over here. And their team's like all over here. They're fighting, whatever. There's the hog. You dashed him, whatever, right? He died. Right, he's dead. So what you did is you dashed over here. I don't know if you were trying to do it for the health pack. You were actually trying to dash to your left to the health pack, which I guess you would have been okay, would have been all right. But if you dashed directly back, like directly 180, you could have used this wall as cover, and your team would have been there, and you could have gotten healing. Unlucky, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you missed it, or if like you were intentionally going for the health pack or something.
Oh, good kill on the hog. Oh, fuck me.
But that was a 1v6 death. That was kind of poor. That was feeding.
It was kind of slow.
It was kind of slow, but oh well.
Alright, no worries. We've got like 4 minutes to push it, like the slightest bit, dude. We're fucking rolling right now.
Don't push. Don't. If you press dash, I'm gonna get so fucking mad. Oh, okay. It's okay because you had cover, which is, you know, it's the good thing. You had cover. But don't use dash like just randomly. Dash is a really valuable ability. Why do you think? Like, there's a reason teams say Genji no dash, because it's your only mobility ability other than your double jump, which literally is kind of shitty for you because you get just stuck in place. You're just stuck in the air. Okay, let me see the rest of this. Yeah, you see, he's playing aggressive too, and he's paying for it.
Holy shit, dude, I fucking love you.
Oh, you are...
random like you gonna pop in my stream. That's sick, dude.
Okay, wait. Bit confused here. Where did you use your dash? Okay.
Shit, dude, I fucking love you. How is it random like you?
Yeah, that was unlucky. The
Like,
May
so
wall
good.
went up. Your team would have been helping you here,
It's like
but
the
it's
first
okay. You
random
survived,
that
right? Because
I
the May
feel
wall
like I
wasn't
just
long
connect with
enough.
on a spiritual level,
That was
you know?
okay. It's good that you aren't like going straight into him. Dash up. You tried to take high ground.
My
I would
mic
have just
wasn't muted,
climbed
that's
up,
so
but
embarrassing, dude.
it doesn't matter. Your team's
Fuck
dead.
me, dude.
You disengage. May's fucking feeding her ass. Actually, wait, no, you're just nanoblade, so that was like so easy for you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna push cart. Fuck.
Don't press Q there. Let's see. Let me see what you were trying to do in the first
I'm just
place.
gonna push cart. Fuck it.
Okay, so
That's like wasn't muted. That's so embarrassing, dude. Fuck me, dude.
your team's dead and you're going in. Okay, well, no, your team is there. And you guys did get a kill. Okay, so you know what? That's okay. That was actually a pretty good play from your part. I thought your team wasn't there, but I just realized the only person who died was your Zarya. While your team is there,
Me, dude.
your team is still up with you. You're still in line of sight of your supports, which is the most important thing as Genji. You shouldn't be claiming, or you shouldn't be you shouldn't be complaining. You shouldn't be complaining about not getting healing when you're both not in line of sight of your supports and you're not an easy target. Okay, so you fall back, you fall forward, and you're full health. You're getting pocketed. It's not a bad blade actually. Well, it was kind of bad because you didn't, get. Generally speaking, the best thing you can do with Dragon Blade is get a 2K because it's like the best ult and it has so much value. That's the only reason you should be playing Genji as 4 as ult. You got 2 kills, which is the most important thing here. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna push cart.
it was
Fuck
shit because you didn't get value out of it, but it was good because you got what was needed. Reaper is discorded or antied, and you kill him. You use dash. You got the melee kill. Nice. Mei is going on cart. You could have. Ah, fuck. I know what you're trying to do. You could have deflected the ult. You could have deflected the ult there because you knew she was going for it, but.
Alright,
Okay.
I got Zen.
You got Zen.
Where's
That's
me?
good. That's actually not a bad trade, even though their Zen's kind of trashy.
Your mic, you retard. I mean, use push to talk. Yeah, I don't use push to talk because it's just like so much extra work. Like you've got to hold down a whole nother button.
I use push to talk.
I don't know. I just like muting and then unmuting.
Okay,
but
nice.
sometimes I forget to mute.
You guys should be. This fight is not winnable. You're dead.
Alright, no worries, reset.
That's
We've got,
okay.
like,
Zarya should not be trying to push up. She should be falling back. If she dies, you guys
You're retarded.
are going
Oh,
to.
we both have mental retardation. We've got both DPS ults. Dude, 46 and 11? I'm fucking killing it.
46 and 11 is it's okay. You shouldn't be dying that much. You should be at 8 deaths, if not like 6.
I'm gonna bait the monkey jump. Just wait for it. He's gonna jump.
8 deaths at most. Like preferably you should have no deaths. Realistically, you should have 4 deaths. And most likely, which is like the best I could probably get out of your style of play, is 6 deaths. But that's okay. Okay, 11 deaths. There's a hog
Wait,
pushing up.
regroup,
You fall
regroup.
back. Good, nice. You decide to
Hold
regroup.
off. Just regroup.
Okay, you're chilling here. It's not too bad. Okay, see, you're not dead. That's the best part.
Don't get cocky. We gotta play it smart.
Yeah, that's good call. Good call. You guys could go under as well, attack them from behind, but you guys decide for the full frontal engage. You deflected
we got
hog.
no, I'm just gonna...
I don't know if you know this, but typically when you deflect the hook, right, because you direct deflected it, his hook is on the same cooldown as your blade or your deflect. So as soon as you get your deflect back, he's gonna have hook. Just extra tip in case you didn't know.
Nanoblade.
Okay. Oh, ghost dash, fancy, but kind of useless because you kind of wasted it. I know it's kind of fancy and you like to, but generally speaking, you shouldn't ghost dash in a situation. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was huge.
That was huge.
I'm gonna get
Good
Zen.
job. Oh my god. Oh my god. Potato aim. Right click his ass.
Huge
Nice.
shatter.
Dead. Okay. Oh, get the. Oh no, No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good. Ah, there we go.
Alright.
Get your base. Get your base.
Oh fuck, they've got a fire now.
Okay, Pharah. I don't think you have the aim to kill a Pharah. Okay, there's a Pharah. You decide to dash down. That's okay, I guess.
Alright, we got
You
this, we got
missed.
this.
It's just a
Hog, hog,
miss.
hog, hog. I'm on hog.
Hog, you're getting some right clicks off of him. That's okay, because you're about to get Blade, I guess, but... Wait, did you guys...
Are we gonna lose?
Did you guys
we got
lose?
it, we got it. Easy. Careful, stay alive, stay alive. Hog, hog, it's just you, it's just you. Stay up, stay up. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we just lost it.
Okay. Anyways. Let's
Yeah,
see. What did you end with? Press tab, please. For the love of God.
Yo,
Press
that's how you do
tab! Tell me when you press tab. Okay. Okay, well I can see over here. So 12 deaths and 52 limbs. You got a lot of value from them being stupid, and that is the best part of Overwatch because you're doing a lot. You had a lot of damage done, which means that you're probably poking a lot, which is good. It's good. It's good to poke. It means they're probably really exposed. Eventually this will drop as you go up in rank. No. But you had like, what was it, 12 deaths? How many deaths? It was 12 deaths, right? That is not good. You should not be dying that much until it gets to multi-rounds. You were on the first 2 rounds. You should only be getting 12 deaths once you're at like, once it's like, I don't know, it's like 4 to 6 on fucking Hanamura. You should not be having that many deaths. Overall, if I were to critique anything about your play, biggest problem here is you have, like, okay, you have okay awareness. You're okay of where certain things are, but you aren't paying attention at every time. Like every time, you should be pressing tab more to see what their team has, what your team has, what ults you have. You weren't pressing tab, like you were only pressing tab to see if you had nano. That was the only time you pressed tab, the few times. That's good. You should be more aware of their team. Pressing tab to see like who they're playing, who did we just pick. If you weren't paying attention to kill feed, but you should already know because you were looking at kill feed. Also pay attention to kill feed. That's a good thing. There was some kind of poor dash management. You weren't using dash at the best times. You were kind of just wasting it trying to go in, get kills. There was a lot of over-aggression, and that was probably the biggest part of your play. You are way too aggressive. You take any chance you can to go forward and get kills. All you want is to get kills. It's cool to play for stats, but the best stat you should be paying attention to is your deaths. If you have no deaths, or if you have like 2 deaths and like 40 limbs, you are the biggest god. You are huge. You are a large boy. And that is like the best thing you can like possibly get in a game of Overwatch is no deaths. Because that means you were alive all the time. Unless you had like no limbs. Like you were just chilling in spawn or something. But I don't think you could do that without getting fucking AFK'd or whatever. But if you have 0 deaths and like 40 limbs, or like 0 deaths and only 20 limbs, but you guys still won, like you are doing everything that you possibly can, at least. So over aggression, you had some kind of poor aim. I don't know how you play Widow with that aim, but there was some poor aim in some places. Could be worked on. What else? Your positioning was kind of bad. You were standing out in the open. You were asking for heals in situations where you couldn't get healed. There was some poor like healing from like your supports at few times, but to be honest, they were like one time where like maybe an Ana didn't hit a dart. For the most part, the times that you didn't get heals were all your fault. You should be in line of sight of your healers rather than behind in front of their team. Like it's kind of like given to have line of sight of supports. And I think that's it. Overall, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Like, it wasn't bad in the sense that you did a lot. You got a lot of limbs, but you died too much to take advantage of any of it. And, yeah. Alright, send me another one.